Here at KevCentral, I like budget bikes, Walmart bikes being my preference, and I have a few of them. And if you watch this channel, you know I like to make them even better, make them my own with upgrades and customizations. Upgrades is something I do a lot here at KevCentral, usually budget focused, but sometimes I spend a bit more. For me, it's all about the fun, and we've had some fun here at KevCentral, right up to 2020, which started out great with Schwinn anniversary models. And then the world was hit by, well, you know. The ripple effects of that for us budget bike lovers. I never thought I would see empty bike racks at Walmart, but it happened. Out of stock at Walmart and everywhere else. Bikes and bike supplies a trickle of what they were. So bad that new models were put on hold or canceled outright. Now it's 2022, bike season right around the corner, and people are starting to think what they want to ride or what they want to buy for this bike season. And wow, what a change from last year or even just a few months ago. Walmart bike racks full again, and the website add to cart buttons for almost every bike. Meaning these are back in stock and new shipments arriving daily. Coveted Walmart bikes for us KevCentral viewers like the aluminum comp, and how about this, the Boundary. I went a good 8 months without seeing this available at Walmart. Now it's back. And it's mixed in with all these other available products. I'm so happy to see this. New models though still a bit scarce, but 2020-2021 classics back. I'm literally smiling ear to ear. Just look at all these affordable bikes. Oh, wait a minute. Check this out. Axums. Standard and dropper post models with add to cart buttons. So you know what that means. They're available for purchase. And as happy as seeing aluminum comps, Boundaries, and Axums all in stock at the same time, nothing says Walmart bikes are back even in our inflation era like these. $98 bikes. Yes, it's only 2 models for $98, but I'll take what I can get. This is impressive pricing, and right in time for spring and summer. However, and this is the reason for this video, because not only do I buy, ride, and upgrade bikes, I also keep an eye on anything I think can affect that. Like this morning when I woke up to see this article. Brace for delays on your Amazon and Walmart orders. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but China, whom has had a tight control on the Rona, has a surge underway. I would be surprised by that, but they did just literally invite the world over for a few weeks, so now there's a surge. Go figure. It's where that surge is that's surprising because it's in a city called Shenzhen. A city that manufactures many of the Amazon and Walmart items that we buy every day. Now, there's no one item that Shenzhen makes that isn't made somewhere else. It's just that Shenzhen does it well. And it's not just the city itself. Shenzhen is in a province called Guangdong, which is a large province in China, a very big industrial manufacturing province. It's fairly safe to say that if you look around the room you're in, many of the products that you're looking at probably came from either Shenzhen or Guangdong. And there's another thing about this province and that city, they make the best of the made in China products. Back when I sold scooters, little 50cc gas scooters, I sold cheap Chinese brands. It was manufactured in Shenzhen or Guangdong that you looked for to make sure you got the best. Unfortunately, other than scooters and motorized vehicles, most products don't tell you what city or province in China that something is made. It'll just say made in China. Okay, great information, but how does this affect us budget bike shoppers? Well, a quick search of manufacturing for bikes. I mean, look at all these Shenzhen-based manufacturing companies. I can't think of anything that says this is a preference manufacturing area than having most of these companies have Shenzhen in their name. Getting more specific as it relates to our big box bikes, many of our favorite big box bikes are manufactured in Shenzhen. So I researched further, and it looks like there's 2 different cities that Schwinn and Mongoose use. For example, the women's aluminum comp, it's manufactured in Tianjin City, which is in the north of China. I found a few bikes that were made there, like the Schwinn TAF comp, also Tianjin City. Interestingly, Tianjin City for the TAF comp, but the standard TAF, the old hunchback, that's Shenzhen. So TAF comp, Tianjin, regular TAF, Shenzhen. How about the women's comp? That was Tianjin. But my beloved project comp, the men's aluminum comp, Shenzhen. And it seems to be split right down the middle, about a 50-50 mix. Notable bikes, Dolomite ALX, Shenzhen. Schwinn Boundary, Shenzhen. Schwinn Axum, all of them, Shenzhen. What does this mean for us, for budget bike shoppers? For today, there appears to be ample supply, but shutting down the main city of manufacturing for half the bikes, even for a week, and hopefully it's only a week, but even that will remove thousands and thousands of bikes from the supply chain, which could, at the very least, in the short term, raise prices. Long term, let's just hope this doesn't go on more than a week. Also of note, if you're shopping for an e-bike, there's a very high likelihood that comes from Shenzhen. The moral of my message here is that at this moment there is ample supply, so if you're looking for a bike or for bike parts, you might want to buy now while it's available. Or at the very least, proceed with extreme caution and an eye on the market. And as I just mentioned, it's not just bikes, it's bike parts. Even though bikes are in plentiful supply right now, the supply chain for parts, that's never fully recovered. There may be a more immediate effect there. We've seen what shutdowns can do. Unfortunately, we're all aware of that. Hopefully, this one won't be so bad, but I just want to make you informed and aware. And getting back to parts for a moment, I want to mention that if you head over to my KevCentral website and you click on Shop and click on Bike Parts, that leads to my Amazon parts page. Anything listed here are parts that I personally use a version of, meaning I spent my own money, used them, and liked them enough to list them. If you watch KevCentral and you look for some of the bike parts I use, you can see many of them listed here. And this weekend, I'll be going through all of these, removing some out-of-stock items and adding new ones. Plus, it's a good way to support KevCentral without paying any more than you were already going to pay for new parts. I value your support and your viewership, and that's why I like to give away free stickers periodically, like now. I selected 2 commenters for my previous non-bike review video. Remember, at the end of non-bike review videos, I usually give away the stickers. And this time around, it looks like the first winner is going to be Rob2D2. So I guess you were lucky. Also a winner, Roman's Downtime. The wrong guess for the TAF comp drive train, the right comment for a sticker. And possibly you can end up like them, the owner of a free KevCentral sticker. Comment below. I'll randomly select 2 commenters from this video at a future date, put it at the end of an upcoming video, and get 2 winners for 2 more stickers. Now, if you're the type that doesn't want to chance it, but you also want a KevCentral sticker, you can head back over to my website. You can click on Shop, and then click on Stickers. By the way, I do have merch. I have shirts, t-shirts. I have 3 new designs that I'll be uploading this weekend. So check those out while you're here. But if you want stickers, it's Shop and then Stickers. And that will take you to my eBay store, which has KevCentral stickers, magnets, keychains, a few little trinkets like that. Not only do you get an item, but that also helps support the channel because I don't have sponsors. No one pays me thousands of dollars in parts to make things, and I've never accepted a sponsor. I wouldn't rule out the right one, but usually they want to dictate terms, and boy, I could tell you some stories. Because I have many companies approach me to review their bikes that don't want me to review them after they find out I can't be bought. And a lot of what you see on social media is paid under the table. I've seen emails come. A lot of the Chinese companies, they'll send a batch email and they'll accidentally hit CC in their correspondence with others. And in those, I have seen how much money some of these companies, even smaller ones, pay to even smaller channels. It's really surprising, but wow. I don't do that. I've been thinking about making an expose video on that, but I'm kind of scared that YouTube might be a little crooked too and might shut me down for it. So anyway, if you want to support the channel, buy some merch. If you don't, just keep watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching KevCentral and have a great day. And remember to keep a watch on the supply chain, especially if you're in the market for a bike for this spring or summer.